Morning, guys. Good morning. I got my coffee here, and it's very, very, very good. Hot. Oh my gosh, it's hot, but it's very good. All right, let's get into it. So, guys, I have this up on the 5-year. Now, for some of you that's been watching me for a very long time, over a year or two, you already know that I made a price prediction for AMC, and I specifically said, I said this like a year ago. I said it 2 years ago, I believe. What year was this? So yeah, 21. So I said it a couple years ago, and I said it last year also, and I've been saying it throughout the whole year. And some of the things that I've said about AMC, a lot of them came true. Okay, as far as price, the direction of AMC, where it needs to go. Let me turn some light on. And then I said AMC needs to get to a certain point before anything happens. I also said that in April, I specifically said April, that things are going to happen. And I said AMC, and people commented and said, well, what about April? Is it still on track for April? And then when we were going up, people were like, oh, well, I guess April's not going to happen. I said, well, there's a lot of things that happen with AMC. They added Ape Share. They're talking about this. They're talking about the stock split. So when they added the Ape Share, it changed my price prediction, okay? But we all know you just kind of cut that in half and add Ape and AMC together to get the total price, okay? So if it's $4 is $8. You know what I mean? So I made this prediction, and I even made like a rough chart where I said AMC needs to be at and where they're trying to get AMC, what price they're trying to get it to before anything happened. And I said there was going to be a big sell-off. I kept telling people that. And last night, after hours, there was a big sell-off because of things that are happening, okay? And I specifically said April. Okay. And then I start seeing, I don't know if there's other YouTubers that watch my video and then they kind of take some of what I say and add it to their own content. But I specifically said also, I think that AMC, they're trying to bring AMC and Ape price together before something happens. I've said it like so many times, and then all of a sudden, like, within the last couple of weeks, I hear people, I think within last month, I hear people say, oh, they're trying to bring the price to the same price as Ape. And I've been saying this like forever. And I'm not no guru, but I've been watching this and I'm watching it. And it's not like I study it, but I watch it and I see how it moves. And these are my conclusions, what I came up to. And now I looked at this chart. So I'm going to show you right here. This is where I specifically said AMC needs to get over here, and if it gets to here, this is where the price needs to be at, okay? And before AMC was at this price, before the Ape was introduced, AMC will probably this will probably be like $7 or something, $7 or $8 if Ape wasn't here. So when the price got over here, over in this area, it would have been $8 or $7, okay? Right over here, it would have been $8. And this is where I specifically said they're trying to get it to. Now I'm gonna show you the chart where I made this chart, and I did post it on my my YouTube years ago, and I said this is where things are gonna happen. And I specifically said April. So let me go ahead and pull it up. Okay, this is it right here. Let me make this small here. Okay, so this is what I made. I made this, And I said squeeze prediction month, April. And feel free to share this video, because I specifically said this years ago, that we need to get between $9 and $12, somewhere around here. And you see right there it says $9 at that bottom half. So ape was introduced, so that price changed. And I told someone, well, ape came into play. I wasn't thinking about ape was going to happen or they were going to do that. I was still looking at the $9 as AMC as a whole. So this is the point where we need to be at, around the $3 and $4 area. Okay. And I said squeeze point price, and right there I said April. Now I'm gonna show you just for you guys to say, oh, he just made this recently. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to hit detail, and then if you go up here, you see right there it says March 2022. This is when I made the graph. Okay, this is when I made this, March of 22 of last year at 5:32 p.m. But I already had this information in my mind. I just didn't make a graph like this. So you see, this is when I made this, and I kept telling people, and some people were like, no, it's not going to go to that price. Oh, we can't get any lower, and then I'm watching other YouTubers, and like I watch B Hayes, I watch Lou, I watch, and I've heard like B Hayes. I mean, I'm not trying to down him or nothing, but when it was like at 14, and I heard him like telling people, oh, it can't get any lower. How much they can't get any lower? It ain't gonna go no lower than this. Like, for me, I know how the stock market functions. Like, if you already know AMC is very controlled, what makes you think they can't push it down anymore? What makes you think they can't hold the price? And you see, like within this week and last week, the price like wasn't even moving. It stayed around that $5 mark. Like, it was barely moving. And it's like, how can a stock just stay stagnant like that? Something was going to happen. Something was going to happen. Like, and remember, I also said in the video, like, it's at the point where like something's going to snap, something going to break. And last night, even though the lawsuit thing came up and things happened, that happened, and that just broke it down. Like, it's funny because I believe the lawsuit, like they did a settlement. They offered shares to whatever it was. They offered shares. Okay. And it is funny because they kind of like played these people. They offered them shares, right? And then all of a sudden the price go bam, it slams down. So they got the shares a little bit cheaper. But it could be, if it runs, then they're going to make a profit. But they gave them the shares, and then boom, it slams down. So they lost the share. The people that grabbed the shares, they lost the settlement. They lost money. They actually lost money, from my understanding. It's just so funny. Like, they really have control over it. They just like flip the switch and it just boom. So even if they gave that many shares out to someone, the share price would not change, because these people still own the shares. It's just changing hands. So how can the price change, go down like that? It's very, very controlled. And it's just not AMC. It's a lot of other stocks out there that are very controlled, and people just not saying nothing about it. Okay. And that's why after so many years, they put, I think it was after the Volkswagen squeeze, they start putting these halts in place, because they don't want the stock to keep running and running and running and running. Because you know why? Because a lot of people would be rich. So they put that in place to control it, and it can halt up. Like, a lot of times on the average, a halt may go up like 3 times, and then all of a sudden it starts reversing. It'll halt in a reverse pattern, and you're trying to get out and you're losing money as it's going down. When it opens up, you done lost money. But this was my price prediction. You guys see that? And I've told a lot of people, and I don't know if people share this or not, but they, I don't know. But me personally, I feel like I was one of the people maybe others, but from what I've seen, I was the only person, and I kept pointing this out that we need to get back over here, okay? AMC's at $3.74. And I said they were going to come down to here, okay? And then I said the next step is here. And what's here? Look at it. Look at the price. Right here, February 2021, $355, okay? $374. Now look over here. This is the last. Once it hits here, once we get like right here, this is going to be the next step. It's going to get real close to 3, and then probably down to here, 223. And if they slam it down, it's going to go right here, okay? And then that's when I think a lot of things is going to happen. I don't know when this stock split's going to happen. It's crazy that they're going to do that, and it's going to. Okay, I don't know what happened, but the video stopped. I don't know. What was the last thing I was saying? But anyway, I already said that AMC needed to get to this price over here, like I was saying before anything happens. And now we're at that point. I'm curious on how this stock split's going to work out. It's going to look like when it happens, it's going to look like the price has ran, and a lot of people are going to FOMO in. Here's just my prediction. I feel like people are going to FOMO in. When the price rises, it's going to appear to be like it's up, but a stock split happens, okay? And then people are going to buy in. The price is going to rise a little bit more, and then people are going to start selling. They're going to just sell off, okay? And then that's when the hedge is going to start taking over and push the price back down. So the price could go up to like 9, 10. It can go up to $20, and then it's going to start coming back down. But I'm not going to make a prediction for today because it's down. It's possible that we could run up to $4 and pull back, but it just depends. I just wanted to get that message out. So if you guys want to share this video with someone else, and so people can be aware of it, because I did say this years and years ago, and some people were doubting me. So that's why I made that graph. All right, guys, I have to go. Let's see what AMC do today. It may start taking off. Who knows? Okay. All right, guys, have to go. Take care. Peace.